Let them speak. Review patterns 1 to 19. Please repeat or answer. What did she need to go for? How many days has she been waiting? How come she kept yelling at him? Did she get it so that she could have fun? The reason she talked to him is so that she could explain it to him. Why is it that she said to go? In how many weeks will she be coming? What type of dessert does she enjoy eating the most? Did she get to see him at 10 to 10? On the 14th, will you be going to come back to do it? Where do you have to be at 8:30? Didn't she tell you to come back to do it? Why was it that you tried to finish early? How come he told her that he didn't want to go? The reason she likes to stay there is since her boyfriend works there. When is the first time you needed to speak with her? Should they have told him so that he wouldn't misunderstand? How many days a week is she able to be with him? Didn't she ask him to come back tomorrow? How did you like his mother? How long has it been since you saw her going out with him? How long ago did she have the chance to read it? What is she going to be going for? How long has she been singing? Isn't it all right if I come home late tonight? Didn't he tell you what he did last night? Will he probably come back to talk to you? Would you prefer to talk to her now? Did she say she had difficulty working with him? Does it feel like they just want to be difficult? Who will be interested in working there? How come he won't let you go? Weren't you able to hear the music? Are you ready to tell her to go? How come he tried to stay there? When was the last time you went out to see a movie? Didn't she say not to believe her? Did she say he shouldn't have left? How many of the girls weren't able to see it? Didn't he say he was sorry? How come it wasn't worth going there? Did she come back at 2:45 to get it? Don't you hear them calling you? Were some of them interested in driving there? Wasn't it time to begin studying? Does it look just like him? Did she say she enjoyed seeing the movie? Weren't you upset he told you to leave? Didn't she almost miss the bus? Did you tell her to begin driving there? Did he get it in order that he could give it to her for her birthday? How long did it take to finish making it? How long was she waiting? Will you ask her if she plans on going? Weren't you thinking of telling him to come back? Should you have told her to come back? Wasn't she happy they were there? Wasn't it nice to hear him? Did it sound good to you? Will she get the opportunity to play there? Who was about to tell her that? Who asked him whether he felt like going back? Who was she supposed to send it to? Did he get it so that he could surprise her with it? What sort of teas does she enjoy drinking? In how long will they be able to solve it? Didn't she decide to make him go early? Didn't you have him wear it? Wasn't it good that she came back? Did she tell him to do it? When is your birthday? Didn't she get sick on the 3rd of June? In how long will you have to remind him? Haven't you seen him angry before? How long has it been since she quit going there? Did he tell her to back up? Were you surprised she liked doing it? Did it taste like they made it right? Doesn't it sound like they wouldn't like to go with you? How come you kept him from going out with her? There was no use trying to finish it. All he had to do was help her. She couldn't help doing it. There was nothing she could do but listen to him. There is no use telling him to come. Have you got to tell her to bring it? Wasn't it too hard to make it? Did she say she wants to get it now? Who decided to tell them to leave? Who decided to throw it away? How come they are talking like that? When is the next time she is thinking of going swimming? Did she ask you why you didn't love her? Did he look like he was disappointed? Did she say she felt disappointed? What did she say he had a difficult time studying? Who keeps asking her not to call back? How much beer does she have to bring? Didn't some of them tell you that they didn't have any money? Were any of the girls going to be going? How come they like being there? What was Chicago like? Did she tell him so that he would wait for her? Who told you what you need to do? Where did he manage to get to last night? Were you set to ask her where she was going? In how many weeks is she supposed to be returning? Which of the men said they were interested in buying it? How is her house different from your house? Did she tell you that it was the most expensive? Where were you at 10:15? What time did she tell you to get there? How long will it take to receive it? Didn't she say she was ready to take him? The reason they felt like leaving was because it was too hot to stay outside. Why is it that it isn't okay to go in now? She might as well not talk to him. All they plan to do is rest there. Who was in the middle of talking? What did he begin to build it for? What were her sisters like? Didn't some of them tell you it was similar to that restaurant? Will most of the boys end up going to college? Did she say she was looking forward to being with all of them? When did you get to tell her that you loved her? Didn't he look like his brother? Will any of them enjoy swimming there? Does he plan on getting it so that he can do more cooking? Wasn't it funny to listen to him? The reason she told him to leave was because she was mad at him. Where did she say she used to go out with him? What sort of music does he tend to listen to the most? Did he say he owned the biggest house there? Did she look like she was going to go swimming? When was the last time all of them got together? Did she say she was finished talking to him? Did he say he wanted to get there on July the 5th? Did she ask you if it was time to go home? Did she ask them to help her carry it there? What did she wind up asking you to bring? Did any of the girls say they needed to pick it up? Where have you got to tell them to meet you? How long is it since they've been living there? Didn't she say he looked upset? Isn't it all right to bring him? What type of fruit did she ask you to buy there? When is the first time she said it was too hard to study that? What is he going to be calling him for? Is it good that he's home now? Is it all right if they don't bring it back? Shouldn't they have told him not to take it? There isn't anything I can do but clean it now. Where did she say she'd prefer taking him? How often will they be able to get together? Who had trouble understanding her? Does he have to work there so he can get more spending money? They might not like being with her. Did you hear them tell all of them to wait? Where did she say she decided to live? Did they say they might be coming back to work? Will you tell her that you want to help her learn it? Did you have trouble telling her that you didn't like doing it? Where did she say she used to go to high school? How many years ago did she finish going to school? Did he say she looked weaker than her sister? What did it taste like that for? Did you ask her if she hoped to meet him again? Who said to be there by October 30th? Did he wind up getting there at 20 past 5? Did his mom come by to ask him to help her? Will most of them know how to speak English? What did she tell him to bring it for? Are you going to ask her if she knows how to dance well? What do you want to ask her to make for dinner? Shouldn't you have asked them all what they were there for? What will he be there for? Didn't she say it is better to come back later? Isn't it all right if I drop by tonight? Who was thinking of asking her to take it there? Did she say she missed him? Where have you got to take her at 1:45? Weren't they happy you decided to move back to your mom's house? Who told you not to move it? How much did he pay to get it? Where was she at 5:10? Who will be going there at 4:20? How come they told her to come back later? What was she thinking of telling him to do? Did she get it so that she could fix the car? The reason she told all of them to leave was because they were too noisy. All she had to do was tell her. What kind of flowers did he tell you to buy? How many hours has she been working for? What did she used to tell him to come by for? Does it sound like they want to go with you? When was the last time she had to work? What should they have told her to bring? Didn't any of them ask her to take the money? Did she say she was interested in getting it? Why is it that he won't be able to meet her?